Some of the most feared species on Earth are carnivores, by which we mean, for the purposes of this video, meat-eating mammals. These predators can be as small as 2-ounce weasels or as large as half-ton bears, and they can devour anything from birds to fish to reptiles to one another. Hello everyone. Welcome to Z. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. 10 facts about carnivores. 1. There are two basic groups of carnivores. There are two suborders of the order Carnivora, the carnivores, Caniformia and Feliformia, which may not be of much use when attempting to understand bears and hyenas. Caniformia is home to a variety of species, such as skunks, seals, and raccoons, in addition to dogs, foxes, and wolves, as you may have already surmised. In addition to lions, tigers, and domestic cats, the order Feliformia also includes hyenas and mongooses, which you might not believe are closely related to cats. Pinnipedia, a third carnivore suborder that was once present, has since been absorbed into the Caniformia. Two. There are 15 main families of carnivores. There are 15 families of canid and felid carnivores. Canidae, which includes wolves, dogs, and foxes; Mustelidae, which also includes weasels, badgers, and otters; Ursidae, which includes bears; Mephididae, which includes skunks; Procyon, which includes raccoons; Otaridae, which includes earless seals; Phocidae, which includes walruses. The felids include the following families: Eupleridae, Asian lynxings; Viveridae, civets; Herpestidae, mongooses; Felidae, lions, tigers, and cats; Hyenidae, hyenas; and Hyenidae, hyenas, small mammals of Madagascar. Three. Not all carnivores eat meat constantly. Carnivores have a variety of diets, which may seem unusual considering that their name literally translates to meat eater. The hypercarnivorous cats of the Felidae family, who get almost all of their calories from fresh meat, are at one end of the spectrum, or, in the case of house cats, tin cans. Outliers like red pandas and raccoons are on the other end of the spectrum. They consume just little amounts of meat, in the form of bugs and lizards, but spend the majority of their time searching for scrumptious flora. The Asian palm civet, which belongs to the family Viveridae, is the only carnivore that is exclusively vegetarian. 4. Carnivores can only lower and raise their jaws. When you watch a dog or cat eat, you might find the messy, up and down motion of its jaws intriguing, or mildly repulsive. This can be attributed to the distinctive structure of a carnivorous skull, where the jaws are placed and the muscles are linked to prevent side-by-side movement. The arrangement of the carnivorous skull allows for a larger brain than other animals, which is one advantage. As a result, cats, dogs, and bears tend to be far smarter than goats, horses, and hippopotamuses. 5. Every carnivore has a common ancestor. As best as paleontologists can determine, Miosis, a small mammal that existed in Western Europe approximately 55 million years ago, only 10 million years after the dinosaurs had gone extinct, is the common ancestor of all living carnivores, including cats, dogs, bears, and hyenas. Miosis was the first mammal to possess the distinctive teeth and jaws of carnivorans, and it served as a model for further carnivoran evolution. Mammals existed before Miosis. These creatures diverged from therapsid reptiles in the late Triassic epoch. 6. Carnivore digestive systems are relatively simple. Plants are typically considerably harder to digest and break down than fresh meat, which is why horses, hippos, and elk's innards are crammed with miles and miles of intestines and frequently multiple stomachs, as in ruminant animals like cows. Carnivores, on the other hand, have relatively basic digestive systems with larger stomachs and more compact, shorter intestines. The digestive system of your house cat isn't designed to metabolize the fibrous proteins found in plants, which explains why it vomits after eating grass. 7. Carnivores are the most effective predators in the world. Of course, you can argue that eagles and sharks are equally hazardous, but carnivores may perhaps be the most dangerous predators on the planet. A single missed meal may have meant the difference between life and death during the millions of years of evolution that resulted in the crushing jaws of dogs and wolves, the blistering speed and retractable claws of tigers and cheetahs, and the powerful arms of black bears. Carnivores have larger brains, but they also have incredibly keen senses of smell, sound, and sight, which makes them even more deadly when pursuing prey. 8. Different carnivores display different social behavior. There are many different social behaviors displayed by carnivores, but no social behavior is more distinct than that of the two most well-known carnivore families, felids and canids. While most big cats prefer to stay solitary and only establish tiny family units when necessary, dogs and wolves are extremely gregarious animals that typically hunt and live in packs, as in the pride of lions. If you've ever wondered why it's so simple to train your dog but your cat won't even respond to its name, it's because dogs are hardwired by evolution to follow the pack leader, whereas tabbies simply don't give a damn. 9. Carnivores interact with one another in a variety of ways. Carnivores are some of the loudest animals on Earth, even louder than herbivorous mammals like deer and horses. Varied animals use different vocalizations to establish dominance, begin courtship, or warn others of danger. Examples include the barking of dogs and wolves, the roars of large cats, the grumbles of bears, and the strangely laugh-like hooting of hyenas. Nonverbal cues from carnivores include fragrance, urinating on trees, or exuding offensive odors from anal glands, and body language. Entire treatises have been written about the aggressive and submissive postures adopted by dogs, wolves, and hyenas in different social situations. 10. Modern carnivores aren't significantly smaller than their ancestors. Nearly every mammal on Earth had a ridiculously large progenitor in the Pleistocene epoch, or around 1 million years ago. Just look at the 2-ton prehistoric armadillo Glyptodon. Carnivores are the exception to this rule, as many of them, such as the dire wolf and the saber-toothed tiger, were fairly large but not much larger than their present relatives. The southern elephant seal, whose males can weigh over 5 tons, is currently the largest carnivore on Earth. The smallest is the fittingly titled least weasel, which weighs less than half a pound. That's for now. We appreciate you being here. View more our channel videos.